Welcome, Catamount fans, to the preseason Dalton Catamount Football Show. It's football time in North Georgia, and, man, it couldn't get here soon enough. I'm Mark Wooten. I've been honored to be the quarterback club president this year, and this is Coach Kit Carpenter, the head coach for Dalton High School. And, Coach, man, I ride by this place every day, and I roll down my windows just to smell the grass here at Harmon Field.
It is, man. They take great care of it. It looks great. And, you know, when you're away from it for the couple of months you seem to be away from it, you just can't wait to get back, you know. And as it gets starts to get ready for the fall, you know, the summer's over now, so it's ready to get started.
Yep, the heat hadn't left us yet, but you know, it's football time.
It is. It is.
So tell us a little bit about our Catamounts. What do we got going here?
We got a lot of new faces on the coaching staff. You know, we're really excited. You know, while we've got a great returning senior class, we've got about 14 in that, 9 juniors, but we've got a team of 91, and probably 2/3 of our team are freshmen and sophomores.
Wow! And
it's just not regular freshmen and sophomores. These kids are pretty good.
And that's a good thing. This program that we've had built into Dalton Cats and coming up through the middle school, it's paying off.
It is. This freshman class is the first group that is the leading edge, the first group that's been all the way through it, and so we're really excited about them, and really just the job that Coach Woods and his staff has done to prepare them to get ready to play is really. You know, we're going to start reaping the benefits from it.
I hope so. And you know, speaking of the schedule, we have a little bit different schedule this year, I guess. We're opening up with North Murray coming over here.
Yep, North Murray. That's a great community game. It's great for us to play. It's great competition, good coaching staff, and it's really a good opening game. Then we have North Oconee coming in from out of town. I don't know that we've played them, but that's another great school. Then we're over to Northwest finally, and so
gotta go to Tunnel Hill.
It is, and so that's going to be exciting. It should be a great week, really, for the communities, just to get ready for that one. Then we travel to Raven County, and you know, so that we have. I don't know that we've played them, but we're familiar with their coaching staff, and so it's going to be a great matchup for us too.
Then we get into that region, and the region got jumbled up just a little bit, but it's still some of our foes that we're used to.
It is. So we lost Calhoun out of the region, but we gained Cedartown and Allatoona. So out of our 7 teams, 6 of them were playoff teams last year. And so, again,
it's still tough.
It's still a tough region, absolutely.
But it's great because it's like I said, we got the rivals already going, and it's really good to see the crosstown rivalries getting to come back in.
Absolutely. You know, anytime that we can get together in the community and do things, it's great. It's just really a lot of fun.
That's it, and we're looking forward to a great season. Like you said, we got some new coaches in place. We're going to talk to some of them here in a little bit, and looking forward to getting these kids going. And we want to invite everybody to join the quarterback club. We've got so many levels that anybody out there can join the quarterback club, and it really helps these kids.
Absolutely, you know, and the money goes straight to the kids. The things that the quarterback club does is you know, meals. We've all constantly got to feed a team of 100, you know.
Right.
So there's a cost associated with that. There's different camps and things that we go to. There's different gear and stuff that we provide them. You know, on the long away games, we get the opportunity to travel in travel buses to make the travel a lot easier. And so really everything that the quarterback club does enhances the experience of playing here.
That's it, and it's easy to join. You can go to daltonfootball.com, and there's a link there. You can find any of these coaches or any of us walking around and just ask. I mean, we'll get you hooked up. We got some great swag this year, and one thing that we got to mention, this is 100 years of Dalton football. It is, and it's really exciting, you know. And so we started in 1924, and so now this is 2024. And so to be a high school team that's played for 100 years is really impressive. That's right, and I don't even know how many winning seasons we've got now, but we got a lot. We got more than we got losing seasons for sure. Absolutely, and you know, and so the precedent had been set over the years, and the tradition has just continued to build, and this group of kids is going to keep us right on pace. I hope so, and we're looking forward to a great year. And like I said, we encourage everybody to join this quarterback club. Just we got some great swag out there. We got some shirts. We got some hats. We got the decals you see on. I love seeing the decals on all the vehicles riding around town. Oh, yeah. You know, it's good to go. But Coach, looking forward to a good year, and go Big Red. Absolutely. All right, I'm here with the offensive coordinator this year, Coach Isaac Ferrell. And, Coach, first of all, welcome to Catamount Nation. We're glad to have you here. But give our Catamount fans a little bit of background on where you come from.
I appreciate it. Me and my wife have enjoyed being here, coming to Dalton and moving up from South Georgia. Me and my wife, she's from Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Okay.
And I'm from, really went to high school in Warner Robins, but I played college football at Georgia Southern. Mm-hmm. And been around the state of Georgia, coaching all over the state. I've been at Cairo, Thomasville, Peach County. I was an offensive coordinator at East Paulding, been the head coach at Lithium Springs. So I got a plethora of schools I've been at. And when me and Coach Carpenter met through a mutual friend, mm-hmm. and he offered me, and I'm like, man, I ain't Dalton, Georgia. That's in Northwest Georgia. That's way in the mountains. I said, so we came up, and it was a great visit, and here we are today.
We're glad to have you here. I mean, you know the winning tradition here at Dalton, and sounds like you come from a lot of winning schools.
Yeah, and that's part of the thing that drew me to the school is the way they go about their business, mm-hmm. The way we do things. Football is very, very important. It's got a winning tradition. It's kind of funny. I was in there watching some of the old film, and Coach Chappell came through. Well, Coach Chappell and my mentor, Mike Hodges, who used to be the head coach at West Rome, right. They knew each other. So I kind of know, about the area and know how important football is.
And you was down there, you said at Georgia Southern. Was that with the great Irk Russell?
I was in Irk's last recruiting class. We won the national championship in '90, and we won the first conference championship in '93.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I bet that was
that
was
fun. That was fun.
All right. Now, tell us about our Catamounts. What are we looking like this year?
It's looking good. We had spring practice. I was able to come down for spring and spent 10 days trying to install the offense. It's going to look a whole lot different than it was last year. I think offensively it was more passing. This year to be more running. Okay. Heavy run game. A lot of times it's a wing T formation is what it is. A lot of buck sweep, bellies, and that kind of deal. But our biggest thing is to establish the run game.
Okay, and that sounds
play
like
physical. Yeah,
some of the sweeps and the wing
T
sounds like something we hadn't seen.
Something you hadn't seen, and that's what Dalton has always been a power running football team. So that's kind of what we bringing back. You'll see a lot of the old formations. You'll see a lot of you're like, that's the old Dalton. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where we're headed. The kids have bought into it. The biggest thing that you're trying to get kids to do nowadays is play physical football. Right. And we do the old school in a boxing match.
We got the big linemen ready for that.
We got the big line. They've actually enjoyed it. I've tried to change the stances and come off the football and sprint and put your hat and hands on them, and those are kind of the things that they're having to learn to do. And they've caught on to it. Very, very. I like these kids. They're real smart and they're taking in everything. I'm actually ahead of the game now than I was. When I came up, I was a head coach at Tappan County. Mm-hmm. I'm doing some things now that I wasn't able to do then.
Okay, well, Coach, we're glad to have you here, and welcome to Catamount Nation.
Thank you.
All right, Catamount Nation, I'm here with Coach Corey Harris, our defensive coordinator for the Catamounts. And, Coach, if they can't score, they can't beat us. So how's our Catamounts looking on defense?
I think we're looking pretty good. We're going to be young this year. As always, we're going to be very multiple on defense. The kids have really responded to the new style of play that trying to be more tough and physical. The offense is bringing. So, and I think they have really responded. And I think we'll have a lot of young guys that are going to be asked to fill in some roles this year. Okay. Very talented group, and we're really excited to see what they bring to the table.
That's good. And we've got some good talent here, but we got some really good talent coming in the pipeline too.
We do. We're very excited. They've done a great job at the middle school. George have done a great job with the talent pool that's coming, and these kids are proven football players, and they've really been very impressive this spring and this summer so far.
I think it's showing in our football the way that we can replenish and keep these things going.
No doubt, and it's big for our program. We know, tough work and talent wins ball game, as well as coaching. So I think if we can keep those three ingredients going, we can be relevant for some time to come now.
How's our defensive line looking? Are they going to be ready to handle these big guys when we get on into our region?
Well, I tell you what, the addition of Coach White have been great for us. We're going to be young up front. Of course, we got Peyton Stalling that's coming back, and he's been very dynamic for us, and we're going to ask him to play multiple positions, do multiple things. But behind him, we're young, okay, but very great group of young guys, and we're going. The sky's the limit. The sky's really the limit. Once these guys, like we say in coaching, once the light go off for them and turn on, you'll see a big time difference in our play.
What about our DBs? We got some speedy guys back there, don't we?
Well, defensive back, we got some fast guys. But fortunately, it's probably look like we're going to be starting freshmen and 2 sophomores and 1 senior. So we're going to be young. We've been privileged the last couple of years. Mm-hmm. So I've told Coach this is probably the hardest I've had to work since I've been here. Had to coach a little bit this year. So, but the guys they're buying into coaching. They're working hard, and it's a great group of kids.
We know defense wins championships, right?
Yes, sir, all the time.
That's right. If they can't score, they can't beat us. So
we're going to try to hold it down. We're going to try to hold them down, and hopefully the offense will keep us off the field. So,
all right. Well, thank you, Coach. We're looking forward to a good year.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Kit Carpenter, head coach, 23rd season.
Scott Thompson, head strength coach, outside linebackers, 27th year.
Adam Martinez, 21st season, wingbacks.
Isaac Ferrell, 29th year, offensive coordinator.
Ethan Marlowe, defensive ends, 10th year.
Corey Harris, defensive coordinator, year 16.
Gabriel Majorkirth, quarterbacks, 7th year.
Matt Harris, running backs, 12th year.
Josh Martin, 16th year, offensive line.
Mark Hefner, inside linebackers, year 25.
Brandon White, defensive line, 13th year.
Cole Bennett, tight ends, year 16.
Hunter Floyd, secondary coach, year 5.
John Allen, head JV coach, year 32.
Rick Hammondtree, year 9.
Matthew Simpson, defensive analyst, year 19.
Coach Woods, George Woods, year 24, special teams, 8th grade head coach.
Holden Horn, senior, outside linebacker.
Adrian Gongora, senior, athlete.
Kendricks London, senior, athlete.
Brady Haynes, senior, wide receiver.
Caleb Staten, senior, linebacker.
Ashton Parker, senior, tight end.
Denzel Vasquez, senior, outside linebacker.
Hector Gonzalez, senior, D-line.
Avery House, senior, D-lineman.
Peyton Starlin, senior, athlete.
Eric Frere, senior, O-line.
Adrian Garcia, senior, offensive line.
Francisco Ortiz, senior, O-line.
Tomas Pedro, senior, kicker.
Nash Smith, athlete, junior.
Park Silvers, junior, safety.
Adrian Serta, running back, junior.
Manny Munoz, junior, kicker.
Weston Sumner, junior, offensive D-line.
Freddie Vega, junior, D-line.
Andrew Rivera, junior, O-line.
Ethan Dempsey, junior, D-line.
Preston Cox, junior, D-line.
Jeffrey Gordon, junior, D-line.
Isaac Summy, sophomore, running back.
Camden London, sophomore, corner.
Harrison Horn, sophomore, quarterback.
Kamani Spearman, sophomore, corner.
Julio Perez, sophomore, running back.
Will Rogers, sophomore, safety.
Eduardo Villa, sophomore, corner.
RP Stafford, sophomore, outside linebacker.
Weston Godfrey, sophomore, middle linebacker.
Corey Sale, sophomore, middle linebacker.
Aldo Tugwell, defensive tackle, sophomore.
Mason Steed, sophomore, D-line.
Kason Blackwell, O-line, sophomore.
Gavin Massengill, D-line, sophomore.
Knox Carpenter, O-line, sophomore.
Aiden Ashlock, sophomore, tight end. Alex Ocampo, sophomore, wide receiver. Demetrius Spearman, sophomore, D-line.
Peyton Underwood, sophomore, O-line.
Christopher Rodriguez, sophomore, middle linebacker.
Alex Gasca, kicker, sophomore.
Javian Julius, sophomore, D-line.
Haven Searles, wide receiver, freshman.
Brax Bennett, freshman, tight end.
Jared Martinez, freshman, DB.
Kane Woods, freshman, quarterback.
Miles Finley, freshman, tight end.
DeMarty Black, freshman, athlete.
Clayton Thompson, freshman, athlete.
Andy Ramirez, freshman, outside linebacker.
CJ Jones, freshman, defensive back.
Frank Katangana, freshman, corner.
Ray Rivera, freshman, linebacker.
Abraham Evans, freshman, middle linebacker.
Justin Ruiz, freshman, receiver.
Chris Vasquez, freshman, corner.
Elijah Long, freshman, running back.
William Bautista, freshman, linebacker.
Ricky Berrigan, freshman, offensive line.
Tristan Dunn, freshman, O-line.
Noah Morcacho, freshman, offensive line.
Milian Whipple, freshman, O-line.
Fisher Starr, freshman, defensive line.
Marshall Hammond, freshman, offensive line.
Byron Ramos, freshman, D lineman.
Sam Kalande, freshman, defensive line.
Kane Sarmiento, freshman, defensive line.
J.D. Carroll, freshman, O-line.
Leonard Cruz, freshman, O-line.
London Cox, freshman, tight end.
Will Gold, freshman, tight end.
David Nava, freshman, kicker.
All right, thank you, Catamount Nation, for being with us for this pregame show. We're looking forward to a great season here at Dalton High School. It's our 100th year of football. We need your support. We need you out here. We need you in the stands. We need you joining the quarterback club. So come on out. The quarterback club, we're going to meet every Monday at the high school. We meet around 7 o'clock up there. So if you haven't joined, come on, get in there, meet with us, meet the coaches, eat some good food. Just whatever you need to do to get out here and support these boys. We're looking for a great season from our Catamounts. So go Big Red. Thank you for being with us today.